the Kings really go after a backup center or stand pat? From MattGlore10 on Instagram.
I wonder who Pat is.
Yeah.
Pat Still? Shout out Pat Still.
Yeah.
I think that the Kings are going to make an under-the-radar move, and I don't think it'll be anything that looks completely jump off the page crazy. They are in a good position because of how well they've played this season, and that's in large part due to all-star Domantas Sabonis. But he can't play all 48 minutes, so they need some help behind Sabonis. Guys like maybe Mason Plumlee could be out there. Andre Drummond's a name that could be either on the trade market or the buyout market. I don't know how you feel about those, or do you think they're going to make a move, or do you think they're going to ride with Chimezie Metu, Trey Lyles, and Rashawn Holmes?
The problem the Kings are going to have, I think, is if they really don't have much to get. They have Terrence Davis, who's kind of on the fringes. Me and Frank have been talking about they really don't want to get rid of anybody who's in their main core right now. They don't want to disrupt their 7 or 8 main rotation guys. So unless they're willing to part with first and second round draft picks, there's really not much for them to do at the deadline. So unless they make a move for a backup center with second round picks, I kind of think, and I'm starting to talk myself into the fact that this team might do nothing at the deadline.
Stand pat.
Yeah, stand pat.
The Kings need someone other than Fox who can get their own bucket. Would the Bulls ask too much for DeRozan in a trade?
If the Kings are going to make any big move with salary, that means Harrison Barnes is going.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, there's some Rashawn Holmes moves and some other pieces on the team that could get moved to kind of add up to that salary. But I think DeMar DeRozan's making close to $40 million a year right now, so you're going to need Harrison Barnes and Rashawn Holmes. I just don't think the Chicago Bulls would want that trade.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like what Frankie said. That conversation starts with Harrison Barnes. It also starts probably with some sort of draft pick compensation, which has been complicated with the Kevin Huerter trade, that now they don't really know when they can trade a first-round pick because of the protections on that trade. So it would be nice if the Kings could make a swing for a potential third star, but I'm just not sure that they're willing to make that move unless they really feel like that third star is kind of the perfect one. And it just feels like DeMar is probably just a little bit too sweet of a price.
Why isn't Keita playing backup center to solve the Kings' rim protector issues?
I mean, he's somebody. What, you want to start?
No.
I think he's somebody that is still kind of raw, and I've seen a lot of Portuguese fans that are very active on Twitter. They want to see Nimi play, and personally, I'd like to see Nimi play. I think that he's someone that was a great defender in college. The Kings need rim protection, but when he's gone out there, very limited time, very limited sample sizes, of course, but he's looked a little overmatched. I think the Philly game was really tough against Joel Embiid. He's had a couple other spot minutes in some other games. Not enough if you're trying to develop a player, of course, but I think one of the big critiques was if you're not going to play him in the NBA level, play him in Stockton, which is what the Kings are doing now. They're letting him play in Stockton to let him get more run there. And in my opinion, he needs to develop more.
Yeah, no, I think you nailed it right there. I think Nimi just needs a lot more development at this moment in time before he's ready to get real NBA minutes. And I think if the organization felt like Nimi was ready right now, they would play him. We've seen the constant rotation of backup center throughout this season with Rashawn Holmes and then Chimezie Metu. Trey Lyles has gotten minutes at the backup 5 as well. Alex Len started a game. They've tried just about everything. So if they felt like Neemias Queta was the answer, something tells me that he would have gotten a really good shot by now, and he just hasn't. And I think he's really close. I think defensively he's almost there, but he's just got to kind of get used to the speed of NBA game, and that takes a really long time, and some people just don't have it. So he's a second-round pick. He's a developmental guy, and this is kind of the process of being one of those picks.